Hey guys, it's Dark Roamer from LA. Today, I'll show you guys why I plan on eeping into this upcoming play-to-earn NFT game called Heroes of Mavia. This game is going to make huge waves in the play-to-earn space. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video if you don't want to miss out on any details about this exciting and upcoming game. What is Heroes of Mavia? Well, it's an online multiplayer blockchain-based game where players use their base and army to battle other players and compete for real money in a play-to-earn fashion. But the real kicker is that this play-to-earn game takes the best of two very popular games that you guys may already know: Axie Infinity and Clash of Clans. Oh my god, I'm so excited after hearing both of those two being mixed together. I truly think that the devs over at Scry Studios have a gold mine in their hands, and it's time for us to capitalize on that as well. What makes this game so special? To fully answer your question, we need to take a deeper dive into the game's white paper. There, we can find all kinds of details about both the marketplace and the tokenomics of the game. Think of Axie, for example. It was widely considered successful, but there were some slight issues of not having enough burn mechanics for SLP. As we can tell, SLP is not doing too well at the moment. But with a game like Heroes of Mavia, there will be so many ways to actually use their play-to-earn tokens. Think about every single way you can use resources in Clash of Clans. It's all the little details like these that really makes me so bullish on this game. Additionally, I know that Scry Studios will want to have their own layer 2 solution for their marketplace. They plan on building Mavia on the Ethereum blockchain using Arbitrum as a layer 2 solution. Think of this marketplace what Ronin is for Axie Infinity. I hope you're really feeling that FOMO by now, because I definitely did. But before you go out and spend a dime on this project, let's take a dive into their tokenomics. Here's a Mavia will be using a dual token economic model. There will be both Mavia tokens and Ruby tokens. The Mavia tokens are simply, it's just a governance token like AXS. The currency that will be used to buy and sell NFTs on their marketplace will be the Mavia token. So that's really important to know. People will be able to stake these tokens and earn rewards and other NFT prizes. The Mavia token will not be used in game, but it's important to know that these tokens will be used if you want to rent other players' bases. I'll go more in detail later in this video, but that's a bit of a snippet of exciting news. I also can imagine that this token will be used as prizes for tournaments and other special game events as well. Ruby, on the other hand, is the in-game premium currency. The gems you see in Clash of Clans, that's what Ruby is for Heroes of Mavia. You'll be able to earn these through quest completions, successful attacks, and defenses. Players will be able to use Ruby for many different things within the game. It'll be used to level up your base, upgrade your hero NFTs, upgrade your statue NFTs. Ruby will also have other functions similar to gems from Clash of Clans, as you'll be able to buy non-crypto in-game resources such as gold and oil. You'll also be able to use Ruby to speed up upgrades and other kind of time processes. And lastly, you will also be able to buy skins for your heroes and decorations for your base using Ruby as well. So very good burn mechanisms already, just looking at that. Now let's take a look at how these tokens will function within the Heroes of Mavia ecosystem. As you can see, I immediately noticed that there are some deposit benefits and some withdrawal punishments, which I think is really good to ensure that Ruby does not inflate too much. This is really good to making sure that players don't come in and just, drain all the funds out of the ecosystem, earn all the Ruby and then sell it all. That would be really bad. As you can see, people will also be able to earn Ruby by playing the game, namely by winning an attack, successfully defending, or when you remove an obstacle from your base, kind of like when you get gems from removing the boulder in your Clash of Clans base. Those are the basic ways to earn Ruby, but there also are other ways such as daily challenges, through scholarships, and lastly through wagered matches. So you can do bets on certain matches, which I think was really, really cool as well. What kind of NFTs are there? Hopefully I got your attention now, because if you want to get more involved in this game at the moment, you have to buy one of their NFTs. Disclaimer, we are still very early. So as of today, players still cannot buy any of their NFTs, but Heroes of Mavia will showcase its very own marketplace, which I think is really cool, where players will be able to buy, rent, and sell different plots of land, heroes, and statues, all their NFTs essentially. Let's dive into what each of these NFTs will do for you. So obviously there's the land. Consider land as the plot where you would create and build your base. This land comes in all different designs and color schemes to fit any aesthetics you want your base to have. These plots of land also have a rarity factor to them that contains more unique features later down in the line. This land NFT will be the core of your game and the only requirement to play the game, in fact. And another fun fact, when players grow their base and upgrade their army and their buildings, all of these upgrades will directly increase the economic value of your plot of land. So when you upgrade your bases and your land is actually getting more and more valuable, which is super dope. Heroes are the other NFTs that you can get, and it's just as you imagine. They are your own personal super troops, which can help you attack opponents' bases and help protect your base in defensive battles as well. Each hero is equipped with a unique superpower that is sure to come in handy when your opponent least expects it. I'm looking at a few pieces of info about the heroes. I personally can't wait to get my hands on the Diamond Hands. As you guys may have thought, there are a bunch of future skins for these heroes as well that you'll be able to purchase with Ruby. In Heroes of Mavia, you can also get statues, which is really cool. These statues will provide a variety of different passive boosts to your base. These boosts can range from, cooldown reduction, increased damage, increased resource generation, and many more, right? So these are really great as another layer to the game. And it's good to note that for both heroes and statues, you can have a maximum of 4 of each. So a maximum of 4 statues per base and a maximum of 4 heroes per base. As I already mentioned, bases, heroes, and statues can all be further upgraded using Ruby. It's great to see so many unique burn mechanisms for Ruby, which is really, really exciting because we all know how important that is for a play-to-earn game. Now, the exciting bit. Renting and partnership concept that they have developed for their game. The renting function would be best compared to actual real estate renting. You would rent out your base for a fixed daily rate of Mavia. You would be essentially a tenant providing regular rent payments. However, in exchange for that, the tenant is entitled to 100% of the Ruby earnings. That's right, 100% payouts. One of the nice parts as well is that any improvements to the land made by the tenant will immediately flow to benefit the owner of the base. So if they rent out your property and they make some, solid improvements, you're the one who gets the benefits because you own that piece of land. Now, I know many of you have been waiting for it, but yes, we have Clash of Clans scholarships. Base partnerships are what they're called, and they allow a base owner to lend their land to another player, expecting the player to use the base and continue to grow the army and improve the base. And also, they can battle other players, defend attacks from other players, yielding Ruby rewards. In return for this work being done by the player, the base owner will keep a fixed amount of the Ruby earnings and the other amount is distributed based on the agreement that's formed between the owner and the scholar. The coolest part about this is that all of these functions and options will be built into their marketplace platform. So this means you don't have to contact an individual from Discord or Twitter. You don't have to do everything manually. No. At the moment, I will say I'm very impressed by what the team has done so far and what's to come. I know we will see many launches of their NFTs and their actual Mavia token within the coming weeks. As you can see in this roadmap, Q1 of 2022 is the launch of their NFTs as well as the launch of their tokens. So definitely follow them and follow their socials if you want to get the latest updates. Hopefully, we'll get a sneak peek into their alpha gameplay by second quarter of this year, and they want to fully launch this game by the end of 2022. As always, I know we may have gotten you all hyped up for this NFT game, but please do your research. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.